want to practice and make music that they know and love. It disgusts me knowing that my own teacher has to pay for all the repairs and such.
Yeah, really?
Let's look at the numbers. The district hasn't given our music program a budget. For the past several years, there has been no money allowed to the music program for instrument repairs and maintenance, purchase of music, supplies like guitar straps, reeds, chorus reeds, and band instruments like saxophones and trumpets and stuff. The music program has grown from an attendance club in 2007 to over 270 students. We have one full-time teacher and one part-time teacher teaching chorus, beginning band, stage band, commercial music, ukulele club, drumline, and color guard. We have 4 art teachers. No offense to the art teachers. Why can't we have another music teacher? Take off the burden on, one full-time teacher and one part-time teacher. And what I don't get is how, the music concerts we have here, we still have to pay for them. And when we pay for those, where does that money go? Probably to him. Now that you've heard my side of the story, Mr. Jose Hernandez, what's your side? Thank you.
Very well. He said, no power will cross the Pacific Ocean and destroy us, or the Atlantic Ocean and destroy us. Our demise will come from within. Evidently, you don't love our country. So I thought, what does this man love? I said, does he love God? No, Jesus himself said, what did he say? He said, love thy neighbor as thyself. Do you care about Jesus or God and our neighbors? No, you do not. So I said, what does this man care about?
Himself!
Care about the children? Absolutely not. That is the last thing in his mind. So I said to myself, what would a man like this care about? The only thing that he cares about is this. Money!
Of the Centinella High School District. What I wrote tonight, I think everybody else has touched on. The bottom line is, these are not new problems to the district. In 2011, we had a school board member, Sandra Suarez. She was a part of our community. She belonged to a group that I went to, was called Parents and Citizens for Quality Education. We formed because we were frustrated with what was happening both at the elementary school level and at the high school level. When Sandra Suarez got voted into office, she was our hope. She brought to the attention of this board that the accounting was not correct. She asked why there were so many expenses. The Daily Breeze printed what had happened at that meeting. You can go in the Daily Breeze archive, put in her name, and it'll tell you the outcome of what had happened. She was censured. That's right. Yet nobody read about it, and they voted in all of this. She lost her seat. In the end, I'm sorry to say, we are kind of accountable too. The light, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. These people will not stay on board. You will leave in disgrace, and that will be your legacy. Mr. Fernandez, I have no ill will towards you. I think you took advantage of a situation. I blame the board. They were the ones that approved and allowed you to do what you did. Take the money. I don't know if any other person would have done something differently. I'd like to think I wouldn't. I'd like to believe that over these last few years, you guys have been coming to us for bond after bond after bond, and for what? You built this Taj Mahal and didn't take care of what needed to be taken care of. Shame on all of you. I censure you. George.
Yes. Go ahead, George. Come on. Come on, George.
George Rossetti, Director of Policy for the Congress of Racial Equality of California, which has 115 years of continuous civil rights, people. I was asked to look into your district because I do school fraud nationwide, LA Unified, Haiti, and the rest of you know what I do. Why are you paying somebody to be a loser? You're paying for them with, guess what, people? Your reserves. I have the numbers. Want to see them at my computer?
Hell yeah!
Yes. Oh, I got you bad. And when I go into your budget like I do LAUSD, you're going to need some depends.
Hell yeah!
Because after this joke I'm watching here, who do you people think you are? Paying them more than the President of the United States to get rid of students and have test scores go to hell? You know every one of your schools can be taken over right now. Maybe we ought to privatize the whole mess, huh? For all of your 800, you see how bad it is? I have your numbers, people. So you can sit there with your stone faces, because I know the game that's going on nationally right now, because I'm in the middle of the action of racism and every other kind of stupid mess being pulled. And the fraud and bypass and school construction is my specialty. Why do you build this stuff for when you don't have students? The kids saying, I talked to the kids before I came in here, people, and guess what? They're getting all the info on you tomorrow. Kid power. Because you know what?
I just want to ask, how long has this been going on? I just heard about it. And also, where was the accounting department? And where was the checks and balances? How could this go unnoticed for so long and not be suspicious? I just want to say that we're all in difficult times, and I always say that honesty is always the best policy. And, no matter how difficult times are, you need to live with yourself and know that you did the right thing.
Good evening, board members. I am currently enrolled in Whittaker High School. I take 3 AP classes, one being AP Spanish language. Currently, my teacher has been complaining that we have not been able to study for our AP language test due to no computer lab at Whittaker High School. And yet, you receive so much money, and where is this money going towards? Not apparently to school. Apparently, I am not going to pass this test due to no computer lab. AVID, I am currently enrolled in AVID as well. AVID is a college class, or college preparation class, and I have to do fundraisers for them. I actually help, and we fundraise just to go visit colleges that I dream to go to. Thanks to you, I won't be able to go to. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Stephen Coons. I've been a member of the City of Lawndale, South Bay community here for my whole life. Thank God, my children, my ex-wife, moved out of the state, moved out of this airport. They would have been stuck in this. They would not be college graduates today because of misuse of finances. I do understand that part of the blame is with the voters passing the bond that allowed $98 million, and you want more? Excuse me, enough's enough. Needs a raise. I think I speak for a lot of the people in here. I think each one of you, before you go to bed tonight, get down on your knees and ask God for forgiveness for what you have done. There is no cause at all for this board to set themselves up as a financial institution giving this man a loan at 2% interest. Now, if I've been misinformed, please correct me. There's no bank, no other financial institution will give you a loan at that interest rate. A school board is responsible for the tax dollars that come from those bonds to be spent, what's that word? Wisely. Wisely. Towards the students. Not towards another man's home. Not toward the perks, which he, at the beginning of this meeting, graciously said he would for go. I'm sorry, enough's enough. I think you should all step down, bow out, and allow new board to step on.
I'm not ashamed of being Mexican American. Like, your name is Jose Fernandez. You should be ashamed of yourself because us as Mexican Latinos, Unidos, we're not proud of you. You should be like removed out of this place, this position. I just want to start with this. I'm a little person. I don't know if you found out I was a little person. I don't even think you know like there's special people in your district. And the thing that really hits me is that when I was in Lawndale, I came here in Lawndale High School for 2 years. The thing is that, you know, I'm proud of you guys, keep on doing good. I didn't know that they actually, now, they don't have that much supplies. When I came here, they have, like, good supplies. But now that I hear they have bad supplies, when I went to Lusinger, like, when I was coming here, I didn't know that Lusinger had bad supplies. I thought it was a lie just because it was, like, rivalry between schools, and they shouldn't be a rivalry. You should keep on giving us your blessings upon us. And let me tell you something, the food that you guys give us is really bad. I don't know, I don't even know what I can eat like whatever how you call it, the little fancy steaks, and you should think, before you eat that food, you should think about us, because we're actually doing hard work. We try our best to get better test scores and everything. And how do you expect us to get better test scores by getting expired sometimes milk and juice? And drink that water. If you don't believe us, drink the water. I don't know why you're building a lot of buildings, and that doesn't like really tell us about education. You should give us supplies, not really build stuff. Like, so yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So also in Lusinger High School, in front of the school, there's no ramp thing to go up. And you have to think about little people, like not even little people, actually handicapped people. How do you expect them to go inside the school? They have to go all around, open the gate for the right gate, all around, and then say, oh, excuse me, let me take you, let me help you. You have to also think about the other people. And I mean, I'm really ashamed that that I have somebody who's up there, who's Latino, and doesn't even make proud of us. That's why a lot of coaches don't like us, because they think that we're like bad people like you. So please think about like us, and think about me. But like before you go to sleep, you should pray to God. And I wish God blesses you, but not with money. I wish He blesses you with more intelligence.
Thank you, Michelle.
Board members, my name is Melanie Bell. I am a product of Centinella Valley, graduate of Palmer High. I've raised 4 children. They have all attended Centinella schools. My youngest currently in Lusinger High School. Ms. Gonzalez, I'm sure you're aware that I'm very, very insulted by your comment. I appreciate this entire crowd being here tonight. I was fortunate to be able to be here tonight. But I am a working mother. I do have to work nights, weekends, and holidays to support my family. So, Mr.
Fernandez, I do appreciate your act of good faith, giving up your purse. My comments tonight are going to be short and sweet. Your actions, your paycheck, your salary, whatever you're getting right now is reflecting that on this community. We are a working class community, trying to struggle to maintain our families, earn a living, and you're giving up your perks. I appreciate it. A little too late, but as an act of good faith. What I want to say to you is to show a little class, resign your position, and also the school board member. I would also encourage you to follow the same footsteps. If I am in a position to do so, as one of our earlier speakers has commented, I would like to run for a position on this board as well. So, I am here for my child's well-being, and the citizens of Lawndale know that. She is always, first and foremost, in my heart, in my being. Your comment to me, Ms. Gonzalez, again, highly offensive. And I take it personally. I may not be at these school board meetings. I might not be at open house. I might not be at events, but I have a reason. I am working. And I am trying to raise good citizens in this community. Wow. So, I want everyone to keep that in mind. Again, please resign.
I was there last time in the 50th, and what I should have started my speak with was shame on you. Shame on you all. You're ashamed of this community. I had a kid that went to, I've been to your office a couple times at Wilson School. That was before the board walked in, but that's there now. And 2 times it was escorted out because it didn't say the heat I gave to it, because it's a shame. It's also a shame that we could use 1.4 million that was given to Fernandez in